I really think that community building is very important for brands today for two different reasons. Millions of conversations about brands are taking place every single day, and people, ordinary consumers if you like, can make or break brands through the conversations they have about those brands. Those conversations will take place anyway. If you join the conversation or not, people will talk about you, so you can better join the conversation, you can better interact and engage with those people to make sure that the people value what's on their mind and don't tell it to other people in negative reviews, and that you work together with consumers to make things better towards the future. Because that's the second thing. It's not only that people have a lot of conversations about brands every single day, it's also the case that people these days want to work together with companies to make things better. So that's not only that's a real opportunity, I think, that not a lot of the companies grasp. So if you build a community, it will make sure that people tell the right things about you, and if they have bad or negative feedback, they will tell it to you immediately, and you can do something about it together. So that's why I think that community building is quite essential for companies today. It's a proven fact that the feedback or the type of conversations that you get from people in an open community and in a closed community is very different. In an open community, it's you get a like, you get a short comment, a short response to what you're doing. From time to time, people will drop you an idea or they will drop you a complaint, and you can deal with that. But if you really want in-depth feedback, if you really want to understand consumers, if you really want to co-create things with them, I think it's essential to have a closed community with a limited group of people that have interesting things to say. And if I may refer to figures, what we see is that in an open community, if you are lucky, 1 out of 10 will comment or will interact with you. If you're not lucky, it will be only 1 out of 100 that will interact with you. In a closed community, for example, the market research online communities that we run, we see an average participation rate of 80%. So you're working with less people, but they are very much engaged, they are very involved, and the type of feedback that you get there is really deep, and you can actually do something with it. You can actually make your campaigns, your products better with that feedback. For me, Telligent is the essential technological backbone that we need to do what we do on every day and to serve the big brands that we are working for. A nice project that we recently did was one for Heineken, where we co-created the Club of the Future with, on the one side, young designers from all over the world, and on the other side, the people that actually visit the club. They're actually going out every single weekend in those trendy hotspots. So what we did is we inspired the young designers with real consumer quotes and real consumer stories. How are people going out these days? What are the things that they experience, both the good things and the things that are really frustrating them? And that inspired the designers to come up with a totally new concept of going out, a totally new club that was Heineken branded. Another project that we are running is one for Heinz, the famous ketchup company. We have an ongoing community for Heinz in the Netherlands, where we connect with 150 housewives that are into making great food for their family. And the marketing team is using that community in a 24/7 modus. So that means that every single thing the marketing team does and decides first goes to the community, and they give feedback on that. They give fresh inspiration to the marketing team to make things better every single day. Products, marketing campaigns, customer experience, really everything. So for them it's an essential tool to run their business on a daily basis. Not only their interactive marketing strategies, I think that the platform is really used to make any single decision there is within the marketing team, ranging from what is our long-term strategy for the next 3 years, over how are we going to position this new product in our next marketing campaign, to the very tactical things like we have 3 packaging designs, which one will be the best, which one will be the one that consumers like the most.